Hi, this is Umax HD, and today we're going to be jumping into what Bandai Namco and Spike Chunsoft can do to make One Piece World Seeker better. I started to analyze the World Seeker gameplay on Gamescom, and I realized World Seeker has some hope. One Piece World Seeker actually has hope of being a good anime game, but what features could be added to make this game a great game? So I started looking at the comment section to see what gripes people had with the game, what grinded people's gears about the game, and one thing people focused on a lot was the emptiness of World Seeker. I see people in the city but not in the villages and the towns. It seems like the towns over there are deserted for some reason, and there's just not enough NPCs to go around in that place. So I hope with this delay to 2019 that they really fix the emptiness, because that seems to be the number one priority of people as to why they're not getting this game, but why they have such a big problem with this game. Number 2, and this is my personal favorite with this list, is the difficulty in this game. Now, in One Piece World Seeker, the AI is just horrifying. I've never seen an AI this bad in the game before, and it seems so easy. You could just blast your way through. Luffy seems overpowered in this game. The game needs to give people a challenge, especially since it's offline. The game also needs to fix the hit detection system and the lock-on feature, because the combat looks horrifying. Which leads on to our next topic, which is the combat system. Combat system in World Seeker is just non-existent. I feel like an open world game should not feel like a mash fest. Like, the combat system is not where this game should fall, because if it falls in combat, it falls everywhere. Like, legit, that's the end for you. Your open world is empty and your combat system is trash. Like, what are you doing at this point? Like, I'm gonna get this game regardless, but if I have to sit there for like 5 hours playing through a game with horrifying combat system, I'm gonna be depressed on the TV. Jesus Christ. The combat system needs to be strategic. It needs to have a sort of solid system in place, so I don't get bored just playing the game over and over. Next, and everyone's favorite, the characters. Now, this is not a deal breaker for me, but it seems to be for a lot of people, that we don't have 8 characters playable in an open world game. It isn't that there shouldn't be multiple characters in an open world game, but I don't see why people are so upset they can't play as Zoro. Like, what are you gonna do? Run around the place? I get people are saying with Sanji you can skywalk, or with Chopper you can basically turn into an animal. Okay, with Chopper I can see that would be an interesting gameplay aspect, to see how he transforms around and just gets around with places. But with the rest of the crew, it seems odd that people really want the rest of the crew to be playable, which isn't a bad thing. The more the merrier. It's just, I don't really care much for the rest of the characters, but I can see why people would want other characters to be playable. However, I do want the characters to have their own set pieces within the story. Like, Usopp just have his sniping mode just for him in the story, or Chopper could just rampage throughout the city with his beast form like just little parts within the story where the characters can be played using their unique quirk, kind of. Now, I will leave with one thing that has got me excited for World Seeker, and that's the story. The story looks so great in my opinion. Just how it's made, like it's not one of those stories where you see characters just standing inanimmately talking to each other and then you have to hit X for the next speech bubble to appear. Like, this looks like an actual cinematic story. It was one of the trailers, the gameplay trailers. I think it's the Gamescom trailer that had me excited for the story. But anyways, what do you guys think? Please post your comments down below and I'll be having a conversation with you about these solutions. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Godspeed, guys.